You know, after COVID was lifted in England, the weekend in England, all the pubs in England and breweries made £2 billion. In my opinion, the pub, to me and English people in general, is like the Holy Grail. Hello guys, it's me, Mark. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk about the pub in England. Maybe there's some things you don't know about the pubs in England. Okay, so let's get into it. Nitty gritty. The pub, the home of the British people and where we like to spend most of our lives, time and money. If you want to find somebody, check the pub first. You will probably find them. But in England we have lots of pubs for the minute. There are two different types of pubs. They're changing. For example, if you go to one place, it's called a pub. It looks very traditional, has lots of alcohol, you buy a drink. It's a pub, that's its whole purpose. But then it can play music and you can enjoy yourself. Nowadays, guys, people want to eat. So we get another type of pub. But this pub is different because it's not like the first pub. This one sells food. So you can eat there and have a drink. But these places make more money just from food. They are completely different. You say you want to go to a pub, you want music, you want to sit down, you want to drink. You want to go to a different type of pub, you can stand and drink and then hopefully have a meal, then go back and drink. Some people don't like this sort of place because it's more like a restaurant feel than a pub, a social place, because everybody's just sat down eating. You don't really talk to anyone. I would say pub food is a little bit more expensive because it's cooked and it's made there, because they don't want you to leave, basically, because you've got alcohol. The more you drink, the more you spend. Have some food, drink more. It's a good way to make money, I suppose. Well, that is a very good question. When do you go to the pub? Because in England we have the saying, we have three types of drinkers. We get the morning drinkers. Now, that sounds sad, but these pubs can open at 9 o'clock in the morning, but they will not serve alcohol till 10. So some people go early to reserve a seat. So you get your morning drinkers. Then you have your afternoon drinkers, okay? These people will come in at lunchtime and probably go home about 6 o'clock at night. And then you get the evening drinkers, and they will come in from after 6 until closing time. Me personally, I am an evening drinker. I will go out about 8 o'clock, and if the pub shuts at 11, I'll go home. But on the weekend, we have extended licenses till maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. Pub can stay open, and then I'll leave that pub and go into another pub that has another license that's open till 6 in the morning, and then I could eventually catch the bus home because it's morning time. Well, to be honest, in England, people just go to the pub by themselves because you'll meet anyone there. You know, if you want to go to the pub with your friends, you ring them and tell them to meet you, and then you all go to the pub together. But to be honest, do you need somebody to hold your hand to walk into a pub, order a drink, sit down? Nah, you just do what you want when you want. In my opinion, the pub, to me and English people in general, is like the Holy Grail. It is what religion is to other people. The pub is the #1 thing in England because it's the place you can go to drink, meet people, unwind, especially after a hard week or hard day at work. You don't need to go there with anybody because the place is always full of people, and if you go there a lot, you see regulars all the time, and then they get to see you as a regular, and then you start chatting. So you don't need friends to go to a pub because the pub will be full of people that will become your friends. You will eventually know everyone. But the pub is like your second home in England. You live at a house, you live at a pub. Those two are married together. You can ask a British person how much they love the pub. They will tell you their favourite, how much the drinks are, which one to go to on which days, and what is the best deals, and which one has different types of lagers or other beers that are on sale. I'll give an example. When the pubs were shut, Many people lost money and time. But when the government decided to open the pubs on the first weekend the pubs in England were opened, they made £2 billion in money just because people were dying for drink and socialising, because the pub, it means so much to them. Can you imagine £2 billion? That is a huge amount of money. Drinkers went out, they drank and they spent the money because they wanted to spend it, socialise and drink. It's worth noting though, but when you love something, you go and get it. Like when they opened up the restaurants, you see people queuing for McDonald's because they've missed it so much. But the pub will always be in the British heart. In a pub, they have rules. You can't bring your own. You can't bring your own food into a pub and eat it. You can't bring your own drinks into a pub. But pubs do have a policy. If you decide to bring a bottle of wine in, you can ask the barman to cork it for you and pay a small amount of money, and he'll let you drink it in the pub. You go to a place, you can only buy and eat or drink what is sold there. You can't bring your own. Things you shouldn't do in a pub. 1, pretend you can drink. Challenge people. There's always people out there who can drink a lot more than you can. 2, try not to swear. Yeah. 3, respect others. Especially when you're in the pub, you're going to have people watching football. They're going to be cheering for whichever team they want. You like them, you don't like them, but please just let them enjoy the game. Don't say they're rubbish or you can't do this. Yeah. Also, respect women. Women drink, women like to dress up and socialise. They're not there for your eye candy. Maybe they'll talk to you. If not, don't be a pest. Just leave them be. Pretty much it. Follow the rules, guys. If not, you'll get barred for life. If you get barred from a pub where I live, you'll probably find you're barred from every pub in that town. Yeah. You will be barred from a pub, you're never allowed to go back into it. Or that chain of pubs. It's not worth guys doing, so please respect the rules, listen to the barman, and you'll be okay. Right guys, hope you liked my video. See you next time. Bye bye.